another episode of Pixel Punks. I'm Scott.
And I'm Miles.
And we're back with another playthrough of Purrfect Date. Yeah. So we played through it once, and we aimed for romance. We romanced Snooty Booty, and we ended up a happy cat living out our lives on Cat Island with her on the beach. So I'm gonna play through this time, and I think I'm just gonna ignore the romance for the most part and try and get this antidote done. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So
I think we just take continue.
do we? Yeah.
Yeah, and it even blacked out the character I chose.
Alright, so... Look at this guy. Nerdy guy. Or lady. Nerdy lady.
Need to enter her name.
Oh, yeah.
So I was this guy.
Well...
Be that girl. Four eyes. Wow.
So it seems like everyone's being an asshole today.
Well, there we go. So it seems like everyone's being an asshole.
Alright.
Now I gotta
we should have done random name.
We
should have seen what they say, because we didn't do that the first time either.
No.
Chapter 2. I'm finally here. I'm finally here. So this is the infamous Cat Island. Well, I'll just do the inner narration in my normal voice. The infamous Cat Island, a place I will call home for the next 2 months. When I initially received a letter saying I'd been placed on a reserves list for the job, I thought that was probably a kind way of saying no thanks and put it out of my mind. So imagine my surprise when sometime later I got a call saying there was an opening for me and should I still be interested. I have a sudden pang of nerves that it's all a dream and rummage through my bag until I find the proof that puts my mind at ease.
This is almost exactly the same.
Yeah, almost. DPRI, DP Corporation. Dear Four Eyes, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Pauper at our research facility on Cat Island. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Pauper, PhD, BSc Honors, DPG. Period. The end. No mistake. That's my name right there in the top left-hand corner, and there's his name at the bottom. The genius behind this whole operation. Did I click it? Oh, it's not. Professor Pauper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel and shouts rather brusquely. Am I going to do all the same way you want to do them?
Take all of your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need.
Thanks, Skipper! I'll just do my normal voice all around.
Okay.
For me.
I would recommend it.
He totally ignores me, so I pick up my bags and disembark. A beefy-looking man who I presume is island security is waiting for me on the jetty. Hello!
ID card.
Oh, of course. I reach into my back pocket and show the laminated card I was given on the mainland. Four Eyes!
4 eyes.
1-3, so this is 2 days after. So that took place over the course of 2 days.
Wow.
Well, maybe. It depends how long the journey took to get here. This is when this was issued.
Yeah.
I was issued this 2 days after the previous playthrough. That's interesting. barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder.
This way.
I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which is modest but functional. It's a bit like glamping, really.
Okay.
The other person described it as an army base camp, or like an army outpost.
Here.
He stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside.
No old woman in this one either.
Yeah, or they didn't notice them.
Ah.
It just depends what the player notices, I feel like, which is cool. As I enter, the professor looks up from his paperwork.
Come in, come in! You must be Four Eyes! Delighted to have you on board.
Who's talking, bud? Thank you, sir. It's an honor to meet you.
You must be exhausted after your long journey. Let me offer you some refreshment. Water, coffee, something stronger, perhaps a little whiskey?
Water would be nice.
Yeah, I did whiskey last time.
Maybe just some water would be great if you have some.
Now that's something we have an abundance of. There are plenty of safe natural springs on the island, but we have the bottled kind too.
I'm relieved. He passes me a bottle of water. I'm not too keen to start drinking from natural water sources until I have personally checked that they're not used as cat urinals. But it's very possible to just put water from a natural source into a bottle if you're a research assistant of some kind.
I don't expect you to begin work until tomorrow, so I'll just give you your kit and some basic instructions and then leave you to relax for the rest of the evening.
Thank you, sir. That sounds great.
Okay, so first things first. This is your basic kit.
He goes over the pile of tools and equipment, explaining each of them in turn. It's all standard stuff until...
And this is your catalog.
He holds up something that looks a lot like a mobile phone. Catalog?
Yes, it was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, but we've come a long way since then. There's even a chipping pin that comes with it to tag cats so that we can track them. It's an extremely valuable piece of equipment, Four Eyes. It cannot easily be replaced, so I need you to guard it with your life if need be.
I think he's joking at first, but he looks so intense that I decided to take him seriously. Yes, sir, of course I will.
Good! You'll get to know all of the functions as you go along. But for now, I suggest we take a stroll out and see if we can't find a few cats that you can try it on.
So I spend the next hour scanning cats until under the watchful eye of the professor.
I hope a cat shows up that's called this guy.
Hopefully. As I unpack and settle into my tent, I notice something odd, a little dugout under my bed. I reach in and pull out an unexpected find, the personal journal of the previous research assistant, the one before me. They must have forgotten it, or left it behind? It's an absolute goldmine of information. It's going to get me up to speed with how it all works around here in no time. However, it seemed something else was happening here on the island, something that was troubling them. I get the feeling there's far more going on here than the professor would have me know.
Oh, is there?
In spite of my increasing tiredness, I continue to read, and the journal gets weirder and weirder to the point where I'm not sure whether I'm still reading or if I've dozed off and am now dreaming of talking cats and kidnappings.
I like it.
Eventually, I lose the battle and drift into a deep sleep. I wake with a start, and it takes me a moment to get my brain into gear. I can hear a scratching sound and the rustling of paper coming from the tent flap. It's a cat with something in its mouth. Suddenly, I'm wide awake. No! It has the journal! Wait! But it has disappeared into the night. Before I know it, I'm out in the cold of night chasing it, running with all my might. I must get that book back. It has everything I need to know in it. Barefoot, dressed in only a t-shirt and shorts, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of night. This is familiar.
What?
I know, I read this in the journal. Something similar happened to the previous assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, here I am falling into the same trap. I must be crazy. I slow to a stop. I think I'm going to be sick. I realize, of course, I'm close to the danger zone. Everything goes black and I fall to the ground.
Oh boy.
I open my eyes. A calico cat, one that I scanned yesterday, is standing in front of me. She drops the journal from her mouth. I pass out. I can still do the cat voices if you want. They're difficult, or some of them. We can split them.
Come on, this cat.
Yeah! There he is! There's our boy!
There's our boy, this guy!
Hello! I say, can you hear me? Are you okay? Do you want to do this one? I don't know.
Here we go again. Move back a bit. Let them breathe.
Has it been bitten? The Sphinx cat is standing over me, staring as I open my eyes. Yes, definitely been bitten. Look at his hand. I bring up my hand to my face, and through blurry vision I can make out several deep scratches and puncture marks. The cats watch me intently. Is this real? I read something in the journal about kidnapping.
Catnapping, yeah.
We're sorry, it was the only way! You stole the journal!
Oh, she's angry.
Oh, but I gave it back to you! But, why did you take it?
To lure you out here, sucker!
There's no need for rudeness, Kibbles. My head has begun to clear, and I realize that if I can talk to these cats, not only is it all true, but it's already too late. I have the sickness.
I was thinking that too.
We need to have a talk, human. No, we don't. I know what's going on here. I read it all from the last victim.
Nah, Kara, that's not very nice. We prefer to think of you as our champion and friend.
McMurphy, you silver-tongued Irish charmer!
My reputation goes before me.
Oh, I know who you all are from the journal, so let's cut to the chase here.
We just did that, dummy.
You know what I mean. What happens now?
Keep recording the notes. That's why that will tell you all we know so far. This guy.
Hang on, who are you? You're not mentioned in the journal.
You figure it out. It's not my problem anymore. Oh, he's smug now.
The new cat slinks off towards the forest area. Oh, don't worry about them. They're preoccupied elsewhere.
Look at how loving she looks.
So, what do you say? Are you going to help us or not? Help them what? Find the cure, right?
I'm guessing, but I thought they were looking for their friends in the last one.
Yeah, let's help them. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
Spoken like a true champion. Well, let's hope this one's better than the last one. What the hell?
I thought the last one was pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's so weird. Unfortunately, they didn't get very far with discovering an antidote for what happened to our friends. See, I knew it.
My catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm! I have to get to work. Go! And thanks from all of us.
I'm just stoked that this guy makes a reappearance.
Yeah. I get back to the lab fairly quickly, considering how little sleep I've had. I wonder if that's one of the effects of the feline transition. I imagine my agility levels will change. I'm strangely excited about getting to work on the antidote. It's a sort of challenge I love. Just about to enter the lab to begin my legitimate work. My legitimate lab work. Definitely legitimate when the catalog beeps a message without any contact information. Oh, something.
Our best left
Ominous! I don't have time to work this puzzle out right now, though. I'm already going to be late for work if I don't get a move on. Professor's already working when I arrive, but miraculously, I'm not late, so there's no fuss. I get through the day as efficiently as possible and head back to my tent as soon as my work is done. I want to get to grips with finding out all I can as soon as possible.
Sometimes these things are weirdly.
Yeah, it's just awkward for my lips to say. So yeah, that's the end of the second chapter 2 introduction. So yeah, that's how they divided it. It's cool. It's in chapters.
So we have to do this 6 times apparently.
At least. There's 18 to get different endings.
Oh my god.
I wonder if you can just end the game really fast for some reason. Like, I wonder if one of these routes is just going to end the game, like, after the first day or whatever. And that's one of the endings.
That could be.
We're already at 16.7, so we do maintain that previous research.
Well, I'm glad. It would suck to start at 0.
That's cool. So, yeah. Anyway, this is, Scott.
And this is Miles.
And, we'll see you in the next episode of Pixel Punks.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.